Parents' introductions right now. We have Colleen Marks, Pam, Reservoir, and Big Daddy Dave. Please come on in, guys. Come on in. Next, ladies and gentlemen, we have Josh and Charlotte. Isaac and Autumn. Matthew and Molly coming next. Brett and Hannah. Roman and Katie. Next we have through the door, Stetson and Haley. Your best man and two maids of honor, Noah, Sam, and Mary. Please give them a big hand. Come on, here we go. Let's welcome Haley and her lovely man. Ladies and gentlemen, we really need to get loud and get proud. Because you know who's coming in next? Jacob and Lauren Rosenberg. Beautiful. Yeah. We're going to finish over the cake very nicely. Very nice, so pretty. Oh, very nice. Now we've got big cake. Yes, there you go. There you go.
Pam, Colleen, and myself would like to thank everyone for coming into town for this joining of our beautiful daughter and handsome son. We know most of you aren't from Valpo, so we really appreciate you making the trip in. It really means a lot to celebrate their love with us. All right. Starting already. Lauren, when you came into the world, you filled a piece of my heart I didn't even know existed. It was a whole new feeling to love someone as much as I love you. I was looking back through our old pictures over the last week and reliving memories of trips to Florida, Michigan, Williamsburg, graduations, father-daughter dances. That time I took a thorn out of your foot at Easter. When you were doing a barefooted Easter egg hunt. I still have that thorn for some reason. I'm not sure why. I kept it all these years. You put in a lot of work to do well in school and athletics. It really was my honor to watch you grow up and handle all the challenges that you face. Nothing was more fun than watching you box out those tall girls in basketball when they thought they could out-rebound you. They were surprised. You're a beautiful, strong woman, inside and out. You're tenacious, loving, compassionate. You have empathy for others. And it's an honor to have you as my daughter, and I love you very much. Jacob. I remember Lauren first mentioning you as a friend that she was going to hang out with. Then I think the first time I met you was in an indoor track meet, maybe at Notre Dame. I can't remember that specifically, but you were nice enough to come sit down by me and have a conversation instead of hanging out with your teammates. So that kind of showed me what kind of person you are. You didn't have to do that. And I remember then watching you compete, and I thought, wow, he's a really good athlete. But then, since then, on several occasions, I've golfed with you. Don't worry, it'll get better. It'll age like a fine wine. Or a bottle of Boone's Farm. Some of you will get that joke. Some of you older people. But really, you're a great guy. I know how much you love Lauren and how much you'll take care of her and be a great husband to her. Sorry, next page. And I was trying to think, when I was coming up with this speech, I was trying to think of something that was comparable to giving Lauren away to be married. And the only thing I thought of really was the first day we took her to preschool, and she wouldn't stop crying. She literally would not stop crying. I swear, like, we were there for an hour to drop her off, but eventually we had to leave her. And then the more I thought about it, it's actually the exact opposite of that time, because, you know, at that point for preschool, she was scared of what was going to happen that day, of the unknown. And she was also probably, you know, sad that we were leaving her. And we were worried about how she would do that day. And so if you think about it, it's the exact opposite today. Because I know she's looking so forward to her future with Jake that's unknown. We definitely are not leaving you. We'll always be there for you. And I'm not worried about your future at all, of what's going to happen when we have given you away, because I know that you and Jake have a great relationship, and it's only going to get stronger over time. You and Jake both enjoy helping others. You have strong faith in God, and you're involved in church. You love each other deeply, and importantly, you're each other's best friend. And with those qualities, I'm confident that you'll have a wonderful, happy life together. Almost done. There's like 2 sentences left. So with that, let's raise a glass to Lauren and Jake and a lifetime of happiness, health, prosperity, and love. And please wait. Whoa. One more sentence. Please know how much that all of us love you, and they will always be there for you if you ever need us.
All right, for those of you that don't know me, my name is Noah. I'm the best man here. I've been friends with Jacob for 6 long years. It's definitely been a little rough sometimes. No, I'm just kidding. That's great. I've also been friends with Lauren for 5 years, and I'm very thankful to say that. The two of these started with a great friendship, so I'm very blessed to have them in my life, and I really appreciate both of them. I do have to say that it has been, I have been waiting for this moment for the last 6 years for Jacob to finally admit that I am the best man. So that's great. I was told to go a little bit easy on him, so I'm trying to ruffle through my speech here and try to get out the dirty stuff, about stinking and all that other. So yeah, I met Jacob my freshman year of college. We were on the track team together, and we did take some classes together, psychology. I don't remember. Do you remember that? He tried to help me with some homework. I passed with a C-, so I was lost hope, but I really appreciate him trying to help me out still. I remember, so sophomore year, I was at Ivy Tech. I wasn't at Valpo. And I remember him telling me that there was a girl on the track team that he's friends with. And he was like, hey, I think she likes me. But I'm not sure if I want to go out with her because she's on the team and I don't want to make it awkward, if like whatever. And after a long time of convincing, I had to quote his favorite singer at the time, Kesha. He finally got up the courage to ask her out, and I was very thankful. So he finally asked her out, and they started dating. And then years later, we're living together, and he's telling me that he's going to ask her to marry him. And it was crazy because from him to go to I need convincing to ask her out to go to I'm going to ask her to marry him, showed me that he got the courage. It just showed me how much he's progressed over the years, how strong she has made him. Together, they're amazing. You know, they never make anybody feel like a third wheel. I think everybody at these tables can say that when they're together, they make you feel like you're part of them. So it's really great seeing them grow together, and I think each of them make each other stronger and loving, and it's great. I just have to say, like, I love you both. You know, I think of you both as a family, even though I'm the best man. Like, I think of you as my sister. So I'm very thankful for them both, for him to grow the courage and the, you know, just to see how much she's made him a strong and willing man. It's great. I really appreciate it. So Lauren, I do have some notes for you. I know you, Jake. You make Jake incredibly happy. I'm grateful for enjoying getting close to you again. Like, I feel like you're my sister and he's my brother. So I really appreciate the opportunity to be here at your wedding, and thank you everybody for coming here as well. I also really appreciate you helping me out when the three of us are playing Monopoly together, and you would put Jacob in jail instead of me, and give me cash under the table so I could bail myself out. That's awesome. Great. But I really can't imagine Jacob being anybody happier without you. So I really do appreciate you both, and I love you both. Yeah. But I would like to make a toast to everybody for Jacob and Lauren. Lifetime of happiness and love. So thank you all for being here.
We're the third to go, so we're going to keep it quick and short. Don't worry about it. Hello, everyone. I'm Sam, Lauren's less angelic sister.
And I'm Mary, Lauren's less studious sister, and we are her maids of honor.
Thank you all for coming to celebrate Lauren and Jake on their special day. We wanted to start off by talking about our new fantastic brother.
From the moment I met Jake, I knew he'd be a perfect fit for our family. However, he did not feel the same way about me. Up until recently, Jake described me as, quote, scary.
And I recently found out that I'm his favorite of Lauren's siblings.
I promise I'm not really that scary, I just have an intense RBF.
Nonetheless, over the course of the last 4 years, we've gotten to know Jake as we've guided him through the crazy family that he decided to enter. Watching Lauren share what is most special to her with someone who she loves has truly been remarkable, as I don't think that any of us would have wanted to grow up any other way. Although the challenges of putting a name to a face and recalling everyone's familiar relations have been troubling to him sometimes, we know that he makes this perfect addition to our cozy little family, and that we can't wait for Jake to spend many more years experiencing what it's like to be a part of Mark's McWhitchett clan.
Now, although we love you, Jake, it's time to move on to the main event, our beautiful big sister, Lauren. We're trying to come up with what to say about Lauren was difficult, as we have too much to share, but we're told to keep it brief. But I promise if you catch either of us later, we can tell you so many stories. There are so many words that we can use to describe Lauren. Sister, teacher, friend, babysitter, personal trainer, therapist, doctor, cat mom, pain in the ass, and so much more.
Throughout our lives, Lauren has been an inspiration to the both of us. From getting good grades to being an accomplished star athlete, she's been an all-around superstar, destined to do great things. When people asked us what we wanted to be when we grew up, we always said her. And now that she has found the love of her life, nothing has changed. Well, almost nothing.
We still see her as the amazing woman that we always have, but now we get to experience what it's like for her to share her sparkle with someone who shines, Jake. Being along this journey with you two over the past 4 years has been nothing short of extraordinary, and we know that the best is yet to come.
So to stop us from gushing on and on about the amazing couple before us, we wanted to thank you all for coming to witness what is just the beginning of Lauren and Jacob's lives together. And we also wanted a moment to speak directly to you two.
We wish nothing but the best to you and the cats.
Who, by the way, are very upset that they couldn't be here tonight.
We love you both so much, and just in case you haven't heard enough tonight, congratulations.
I guess it's my turn to speak now, so I hope everybody's ready. I mean, I was almost forgotten, but he's got my back. For once in my life, he's got my back. So, for all who don't know me, I'm Josh, Jacob's middle brother and our mom's favorite child. Yeah, my mom's birthday. Everybody wish her happy birthday. So, Jacob and my story started 19 years ago on July 10th, 2003, on one of the greatest days of human history. It just happens to be my birthday, if no one ever even figured that out yet. And really, truly, ever since that day, Jacob just passively been my mentor. Just through everything he's done, he's just excelled in it. From academics, athletics, to just everything. He's just been one of my biggest mentors, and I've just looked up to him my entire life. And so far, I'm gonna be honest, I've already failed a lot of those standards. I'm already the only Razorbeard child on a WBL championship. He gets me that all the time. Every time I see him in anything, I beat him in everything. He always has to remind me. I have not won at anything. I've lost in all of that, but hey, you know what? I'm the tallest Razorbeard. I apologize, really, honestly, but it is what it is. And just, anyone that gets to know Jacob just realize how big of a gentle giant he is. So like, in everything, he's this big grizzly bear that has the biggest heart, and you just wouldn't expect it just looking at him. I feel like, but he got the biggest heart. And like, I feel like one situation to describe this as is just his love for his cats. Like, the first time I heard he was gonna have cats, I'm like, okay, I mean like, he's getting cats, like he can't have a dog in his apartment, like, it's respectable having some cats. Which I thought that like respectable for a while. Until I was sitting with him at CJ's, he's like, boy, check this out. He shows me his phone, and he's scrolling through like all these like video cameras of all over his phone, like what is he trying to show me? Like what is the point of this? And eventually he finds his cats, and he clicks on the voice recorder, he's like, Scarlet, Violet. And he gets all their attention. He's like, who, like, why is that even important? Who would spend money on that? But just like, why? But it just kind of shows, like, the type of gentle giant, like, how he just cares for others, and how much he loves others and serves others, just everything. And now, as I mentioned, Jacob really has been a role model for my life, and he set so many standards for me. I feel like he set the hardest standard for me tonight now set the hardest standard as he's married such a beautiful and overall just well-rounded person, Lauren. I mean, Hannah's already set a wonderful standard by marrying Brett. When Jacob's married Lauren, I don't really know what our Razorbeard boys are going to do. I don't know how we're going to find someone just as great as them two, so it's going to be tough. It's going to be tough lookings for us. So, as with that, I just say we can raise a toast for the Razorbeards. Yeah!